Hello, little friends. This is Reena Sharma, TGT English KV3 Patiala. Today we will start a new book, the supplementary reader for class 7th, and the first lesson is The Tiny Teacher. We shall read and understand the lesson in detail. So, let's start. The Tiny Teacher. You would be surprised to know that the smallest and wisest insect is an ant. Yes, ant, A-N-T. You all must have seen many kinds of ants, but would never have known so many amazing facts about them. People have kept ants as pets so that they can do detailed study on ants. And they have found many interesting and amazing facts about ants. In this lesson, we will do few amazing facts about ants that will interest you in their lives. Like, ant uses its feelers or antennae to talk to other ants by passing messages through them. See, ants can talk. And they talk through their antennae. You must have seen them walking in rows. If you watch them closely, you will find out that each ant passing another ant will greet each other by touching their feelers. An ant touches the feeler of the other ant so that they can exchange greetings. Like we say hello, hi to each other, or we shake hands. The ants, they touch the feelers of each other. And it never happens that one ant doesn't greet the other ant. Whenever they meet each other, and how many ants they meet at one time, to each ant they will always greet. They are so good at the pleasantries. So, next fact is, all of you must have seen red and black ants. Do you know what is the name of their home? Yes, it's ant hill. Ant hill is also called nest. N-E-S-T. Nest. A bird's home is also called a nest, but that's a different kind of nest. An ant hill has hundreds of little rooms or passages. In some of these rooms, the queen ant lay eggs. Other rooms are used as nurseries for young ones, which are called grubs. Worker ants have their own quarters, and worker ants spend their time in searching for food. They store excess of food and they store it in their storehouses. There are some soldier ants also who live in separate barracks. Their works are separate. No worker ant enters a soldier's house. And a soldier ant never goes in search of food. And no worker or soldier or cleaner has ever harmed a grub. So, you see, all the ants do their assigned task peacefully. Each ant does its share of work bravely and intelligently and never fights with other members of the group. So, we can sum up. Worker ants, they search for food. Soldier ant, they defend the grubs from outside attack. And cleaner ants do cleaning and nursing of grubs. The next amazing fact about ants is, queen ant is the mother of the entire population of the colony. That means all the ants that live in one anthill, they have only one common mother, and that mother is called queen ant. Queen ant does no work. It is only for laying eggs. It lives for 15 years. It has a pair of wings. but it bites off its wings after its wedding flight. Now, what is wedding flight? Wedding flight means it flies on a hot summer day up in the air to meet a male ant. A male ant is also called a drone. D-R-O-N-E, drone. When the queen ant comes back to earth, it bites off its own wings and do nothing but lay eggs. When eggs hatch, grubs come out. Soldier ants guard them. Workers ants feed and clean them, and also carry them about daily for airing, exercise and sunshine. This goes on for 2 to 3 weeks. Grubs are taken out every day for airing, exercise and sunshine. After 2-3 weeks, grubs become cocoons. And cocoons don't need airing, exercise or sunshine. So they are kept inside. They are not given any food and no activities seen for next 3 weeks. After 3 weeks, what happens? The cocoons break and perfect ants come out. Eggs, from eggs, grubs, from grubs, cocoon, and from cocoon, ants come out. Alright. When the ants appear, their teaching and training start. New ants learn their duties from old ants as workers, soldiers, builders, cleaners, etc. The training goes on for few weeks. The small ants are ready to go out to work. How interesting. Ants are also trained to their work. This is also interesting to know that ant hill is not just home to ants, but some other creatures also, like beetles, some lesser breeds of ants, and greenfly also live in the ant hill. Now, why do ants allow these creatures into their nest? Well, there are several reasons. First is, some creatures give off smell pleasant to the ants' senses. That means they are kind of ants which are natural room freshener. That means they are kind of ants' natural room freshener. Second, some give sweet juices. And 3, some are just pets or playthings. Like human beings keep cats and dogs as pets, ants also keep pets. Like we keep cows for milk, ants keep greenfly for honeydew. Ants train greenfly to give honeydew with the touch of their antennae. Means they train greenfly that as soon as we touch you, you give us honeydew. They milk it just as we milk cow. How interesting! So we have learned so many things from ants. First, to sum up, we can say hard work. An ant never sleeps or rests during its lifetime. It keeps on working day and night. Second is sense of duty and discipline. No one tells or teaches ants to work or walk in a straight row or not to fight with each other. But still, all the ants perform their duties religiously and are self-disciplined. Next, cleanliness. Ants love cleanliness. Worker ants take out grubs for cleaning and airing, and they also clean the ant hill. Next is care for the young ones. Ants take extremely good care of their young ones. Just like the human beings too. And the most important trait that we must learn from the ants is a firm loyalty to the land where they live. Ants never betray their motherland. They work diligently for their colony. We should also learn loyalty and patriotism from them. And we should also serve our country the best we can. Thus, we see that the life of ants are a big lesson to learn, and the ant is the best tiny teacher. That's all for the chapter. I hope you have enjoyed learning with me. Thank you. Goodbye.